Karibu tena mtazamaji kwenye awamu ya mwisho ya mjadala wetu, ikiwa sasa ni saa 6 na dakika 33, tukiendelea na mjadala wetu, na pia wakati wowote kuanzia sasa mwenzangu Clement Masombo atakuwa anazungumza na mwenyekiti wa tume ya IEBC Erastus Ethekon akiwa katika ni Bramwell Bwire, kunradhi mtazamaji, ni Bramwell Bwire kutoka eneo bunge la Kasipul atakuwa anazungumza na kwa hivi sasa tuvuke hadi Kasipul moja kwa moja tusikilize mahojiano hayo. Bramwell, chukua usukani.
Today we have witnessed in front of the political parties that are participating, in front of their party agents, including the one for independent candidate, and observers, both the national, local and international observers, of course the IEBC and the media, because you've been here. We have witnessed the opening of the pellets that contain the ballot papers, the ballot papers for all the 142 polling stations across the Kasipul constituency. And in the pellets we have the ballot papers for each polling station, but also the register of voters, and then of course the statutory forms for each of the presiding officers. That's where they'll fill the results forms. So the importance of this exercise is to ensure that we maintain that transparency which the law requires. Transparency, accountability, and we have done this. See, as a new commission, we are basing our work on accountability and transparency. Indeed, when the ballot, the pellets containing the ballot papers arrived from the printer, when they arrived at the Kenyatta International Airport aboard Emirates cargo, we again invited the political parties, liaison committee, the steering committee, all the participating parties, members of the press. All of us were there to witness them being being received, and I was there to receive together with my colleagues, the other commissioners.
Chairman, before I let you go, there has been that notion that some aspirants have been seen on social media lamenting over voter bribery, but they might have not even launched the complaint officially to IEBC. What is your message to them?
I think starting with this issue of what we've just done today, I've had also through a section of social media and other forms of media that some candidates are alleging that IEBC is stuffing ballot papers with ballot boxes with ballot papers. And I want us to be very honest and very clear that this exercise, what we've just witnessed today, the opening of the ballot, the pellets containing the ballot papers, and the ballot boxes, we have seen them. They are empty. They are there. They will be distributing them this afternoon to the presiding officers and their deputies to take them to the polling stations, where, again, in front of the cameras and all the party agents, all the party observers, all the ballot boxes must be confirmed as empty before the exercise begins. So there are so many wild allegations which are not true, and we need to set the record straight. So allow me to warn those who are spreading this malicious and false propaganda that is well calculated and intended to undermine the integrity of the process, to undermine the faith of the Kenyan people from participating in their electoral processes. I think those people must be put on notice. We cannot tolerate that. We have done everything as openly as possible. Regarding claims about bribery, again, there are those claims circulating, but the proper procedure is for those who are making allegations to submit a formal complaint, a petition to us, and we have the Electoral Code of Conduct Enforcement Committee in place. It is running since we gazetted it, and as you may recall, recently we dealt with the issue, the formal complaint from Kasipul here about the violence and the chaos, and we dealt with that very swiftly. Within 2 days we had a verdict, and actually we did fine the two main candidates. And since then, of course, we've also made them commit again to a peaceful campaign. So when you bring to us a formal complaint with evidence, we're able to process it within the shortest time. Whether it's bribery, whether it's intimidation, violence, harassment, we are prepared as IEBC, and we have a standing committee that is in place to enforce that code of conduct, because bribery is an election offense. It is an offense against the code of conduct. So ballot stuffing, which we have not witnessed so far, because you have seen our ballot papers here, you have witnessed it yourself, and all the stakeholders, including the candidates, some of the candidates who are here, have witnessed. So there's nothing like that. Yeah.
Finally, in case there are some cases of violence, because last time you declared yourself, even fined the two main candidates. In case such happens tomorrow, because Kasipul has been notorious, we have experienced that before. How are you going to deal with it?
Of course, as I've told you, we have a mechanism to resolve these issues. The Code of Conduct Enforcement Committee is a statutory body. It's a quasi-judicial body with powers to enforce the law. And when you are found to commit such offenses, including intimidation, violence, harassment, we will take action, including, as the law prescribes, fining the candidates and, of course, disqualifying the candidates, if it comes to that. So if the situation is such that there is a level of chaos and anarchy and violence, we can call off the elections as well. The law is there, and it sets the standards that we must conform to for us to ensure free, fair, credible elections.
Thank you so much, Chairman, for your time. Of course, that has been IEBC Chairman Erastus Ethekon. He has been shedding some light over key issues that are going to take place tomorrow. Kasipul has been notorious when it comes to violence, and he's categorical that any form of violence will not be tolerated. Any form of violence will be dealt with according to the law. So that is something you're going to wait keenly here in Kasipul. Follow each and every unfolding and see, will they really live to their standards? Will they really live to their talk, or it will just be empty talks? From Kasipul, back to you in the studios.
Asante sana mwenzangu Bramwell Bwire, umejisahau kageukia Kiingereza na bado tuko kwa Kiswahili, lakini asante sana. Alikuwa anazungumza na mwenyekiti wa tume ya IEBC Erastus Ethekon. Mwenyekiti huyo ametoa onyo kwa wote ambao wanatoa maelezo ambayo ni ya kupotosha, maelezo ama uvumi ambao haustahili, na madai kwamba tume ya IEBC inajihusisha na matukio ambayo hayafai. Amesema kwamba wote wanafaa kuanikwa na kuchukuliwa hatua ili wakome kuchafulia jina tume hiyo ya IEBC pamoja na zoezi nzima la uchaguzi mdogo. Tutakuwa tunafuatilia matukio na matamshi yote ambayo yatakuwa yanatolewa na viongozi wa usalama pamoja na viongozi wa tume ya IEBC pamoja na makamishna. Naona